We're here at the Outsiders Ball in beautiful Salt Lake City on a sunny and warm afternoon. I'm Nick Heil, I'm the editorial director at Outside Online, and it's my pleasure to talk to Conrad Anker this afternoon. How you doing, Conrad?
Things are well, good to see you, Nick.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
So you've spent a little bit of time outdoors.
Yeah. Today and every day I can. If I don't get a chance to get outside, I don't feel I have a chance to process the day or be a human at all. So
Yeah. Tell me, if you can pinpoint one, tell me your most memorable experience outside.
probably as a young kid, one of these trips that I was in the High Sierras, and it was probably a collective memory of 5 or 6 evenings like that. But after a week-long trip with my dad and his buddies and the family, and having a campfire and Billy tins, the number 10 coffee cans with a coat hanger on them over the fire, and it's sort of when I was young, and it's something special to me.
Yeah. Did you have any particular mentors, or were there any figures that inspired you when you were growing up?
Initially, when I first got started, it was my dad and my mother, but my dad and his buddies, and so they would get out and we'd go do things. And then as I progressed, I moved here to Salt Lake, went to university in Salt Lake, and plugged into the community. And one fellow, Mug Stump, was more than anyone, 14 years my senior, and he took me under his wing here, and trained in Utah and then climbed in Alaska and other places. So.
Yeah, fabulous mountaineer and climber in his own right.
Yeah.
Thank you. One of the things we're doing here is raising money to help get kids active and outside, and I'm wondering, what do you think is the most important thing to help get kids outdoors and enjoying those kinds of experiences?
It's the first 15 minutes the child goes outside and they're pushing back, they don't want to go, and the parents are going to be like, oh, I don't want to hear my child grousing, but don't cave in, get them out there. And after a half hour, they're going to have huge smiles. They're going to be floating sticks down the creek and making little houses out of twigs and looking at the insects and learning about the outdoors. So there's, as a parent, you have to say, we're going to do this, and this is going to be something we need to go do, and take one afternoon on your weekend. So you've got 4 segments in your weekend, morning, afternoon, on 2 days, and take one of those days, take your family out and go for a hike. And there's not any place in the United States you're not within a half hour, 45 minutes of being able to step onto a trail.
Yeah, fantastic. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, they couldn't keep me inside.
Yeah, we wanted to go out, and it was they were the adventures of Huckleberry Finn, and then Dirt Clod Wars, and anything.
Yeah, for sure. So. Well, Conrad, great to see you, and thanks for making time for us today.
Yeah, Nick, and thanks for all your great work with Outside.
Thanks. Take care.